Let's not forget B.I.G. Let's not forget Christopher Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back and listen to that music. Let's pay homage. Let's make sure we understand the man Christopher Wallace, because he deserves that. You know what I'm saying? His family deserves that, and that's what I'm shooting for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm working for Miss Wallace. I'm working for his kids. And I'm working for his family.
Playing my dad as a kid, and it feels interesting to me because I get to know what he did when he was younger and stuff that I never knew.
He was living a life. You know, he was at the top of the world. He was doing something nobody had ever done before. He was a hip-hop mogul. He was an international figure, and he was also, at that time, a pretty celebrated actor. You know, Juice was a scary, you know, look into a completely underground society at that time of, you know, DJs and rock and, you know, hip-hop at that time. So, you know, Tupac was at the top of his game. You know, he was the James Dean of that period. So, you know, I want people to see that. I want people to see how much fun these cats were having, how people related to them in the language, that common man language that they were speaking. And I definitely didn't want to mess it up.
He was a guy who grew up in the street, from the streets of Brooklyn. It's not that he had a bad situation, but the life that he lived, he transformed that into something positive, and he didn't allow that to, you know, hold him back.
Be careful, son.
That's the crazy part. His music is playing every day like it was yesterday. It's still in heavy rotation. So, you know, we have to get this out. You know, Christopher Wallace, the man. The world needs to know that. They want to know.
Came in looking like Christopher, my son, sounding like Christopher, my son, and have that whole attitude too. So that was it.
He called me one day across the street, and then I'm looking to see who's calling my name, and I hadn't really known him, and I just looked there, and he had on, you know, he's in his big outfit, and I'm like, just for a quick minute, I was like, you know, I felt like it was him. I was just like, wow. I knew it wasn't, but the way he was standing there waiting for me to respond, I was like, you gotta stop doing that to me. I think he might have wore some type of prosthetic in his mouth to give him a little lisp, because I was like, there's no way you really do that like him like that, for real. Like, he had me really kind of, was like, no way.
Wow, this man did live, and this is how he lived, and this is why I loved him so much. I didn't love him just because of what he represented on that record. I loved him because of his spirit.
Come on now.